Does Symbotic stock have 100% upside? Somebody seems to think so. Welcome back to another episode of Symbotic Weekly. So I've been covering this company, Symbotic, for over 2 years now. Ever since the company went public, it's up over 333% in that time span. So let's get to today's topics. First off, somebody is willing to buy over $12 million of Symbotic shares. Okay, a call option recently came across my radar, and we'll look at the open interest here, where this player purchased 1,500 call options on Symbotic. So they purchased 1,500 call options with an $85 strike and expiring. This is January of 2026. So in English, that means someone's willing to purchase 150,000 shares of Symbotic at a price of $85 per share, which would be double the current price. Now that purchase would cost them over $12 million, and the call options they already purchased, they paid $1.5 million in premium for those contracts. So it seems someone is betting on some major upside here in the next 2 years. And those 1,500 contracts are part of this total 2,065 open contracts you can see in the open interest down the bottom row below here. So this company, Symbotic, it's at the intersection of AI and robotics. It's poised to benefit greatly from this shifting retail and distribution landscape. The dynamics are changing rapidly as everyone attempts to keep up with Amazon. Symbotic really has a noteworthy list of clients. They have Walmart, they have Target, and many others, big box retailers. They've also got this green box joint venture with SoftBank, which has tremendous potential to open up their system to a massive new market of smaller players. And this is definitely a long-term investment. The company's going to benefit from continuing to drive down the cost to complete their warehouse systems. So they're already working on, the time it takes to complete them. It used to be like 24 months. That number's steadily been decreasing. That's obviously going to bring with it a lot of cost savings as the company moves towards profitability, hopefully this year. Simultaneously, they've got this recurring subscription revenue, which continues to increase, and this is all going to help, contribute to higher profit margins. So let's look at some of the recent news here. Symbotic was recently just named one of the world's most innovative companies from Fast Company magazine here, most innovative companies of 2024. Now, this list boasts NVIDIA here at number 1, and Symbotic made the list, Microsoft number 3. We'll scroll through a few here. You got YouTube, OpenAI. If we go down to number 34, Symbotic, 34 ranked most innovative companies, just below Adobe, not too far behind Google on this list here. So for speeding up warehouse robots even in the dark, Symbotic robots, now they do have these NVIDIA sensors. They really are becoming autonomous. They're able to operate around the clock. So the company is doing a lot on the innovation front here. Now, if we look today, Symbotic stock did have a pretty big down day today, dropping 5% to just over $45 where it currently sits. I'm not too concerned. This has been a low volume week. We'll pull up the chart here. You can see the volume is a little bit lower than normal. It's a holiday week. I don't really think there's anything to read into here. The stock was up big at the beginning of the week. It crossed $50 at one point, Monday or Tuesday. And every time the stock has dropped, as you can see here below this black line, the 200-day moving average, I think that's a great place to buy. That's where I would look to buy more. As you can see, every time it crossed that black line, it swiftly bounced back, back to highs. It either bounced off it or just, briefly went through it and just came right back. And, that black line, the 200-day, is currently sitting around $43. So, the stock is getting there, but not quite yet. But, I already have a position. That's where I would start to consider buying more personally. And then I'll just jump into, some of the article here. So these Symbotic bots are equipped with 8 cameras that enable them to sense their position to within a centimeter of any object. The company's SymBots improve efficiency and safety. So, there's a huge need here for this. We'll get to some of the details regarding warehouses, in addition to just increasing efficiency, competing with Amazon, who owns they bought Kiva Robotics a few years ago, and that's helped them make their operations, hyper efficient. Everybody else is just trying to catch up, and Symbotic may be the answer for a lot of players. Like you're seeing Walmart utilizing them, Target, Albertsons, many, many more. I've talked about all of them in the previous videos. So you could fill a warehouse with all the warehouse robots flooding the market these days, but Symbotic stands out for its holistic approach to automating warehouse logistics. Its Symbot robots operate on routing algorithms inside a dedicated area of a warehouse, cooperating autonomously with an array of sensors to move with precision and speed. So there are other warehouse automation companies out there, but Symbotic is the only one I've found that really seems to give a true end-to-end solution where trucks drop these pallets off and Symbotic system handles it from it entering the door to it exiting. So major efficiency increases, and it's also vastly increased the throughput, the speed that companies are able to get these products where they need to be going. Where some other robotic firms have built bots that can work alongside humans, Symbotic's concept keeps robots in their own section of a warehouse to operate more efficiently, even with the lights out after most employees go home. According to OSHA estimates, forklift accidents result in 75 to 100 fatalities and nearly 35,000 serious injuries in the US every year. So again, huge need here. In addition to just making companies more efficient, more effective, there is a safety hazard here that Symbotic helps to alleviate. We didn't feel that folks were looking at this whole supply chain as a system or the whole warehouse as a system, says Bill Boyd, Chief Strategy Officer. Symbots are designed to work inside existing facilities after a retrofit, and that's another thing that is unique to Symbotic. They've said other companies are not really able to retrofit existing factories, warehouses, where Symbotic is. So that's a huge advantage when you think about the cost savings that brings to companies. It's probably faster. And Symbotic says it can double the throughput. The latest generation of Symbots, which include 8 cameras and can reach speeds of up to 20 miles per hour with traction control for better maneuverability, can sense their position to within 1 centimeter of any object. Once a human drops off material to our system, there's no human contact with that product until it comes out on a pallet ready for that store. So again, a true end-to-end system. I have not been able to find anything else that really does end-to-end. There's a lot of point systems out there that maybe are able to do one part of the process and the sorting, but nothing truly end-to-end like what Symbotic offers. The terabytes of data that Symbotic software can generate about warehouse operations can also be cross-referenced with customer data to allow its robots to stack that pallet for more efficient unloading at its destination. So there's these videos of the palletizing on the company's site, which is one of their like 400 or 500 patents they have, that they're able to really efficiently stack these pallets in a way that's much more efficient than a human would be able to. It's quicker. They're able to really make it dense and really like packed like a Tetris board. And then it's like shrink wrapped for safety. Really impressive stuff. And as that warehouse logistics data continues to accumulate, it may prove to be an asset for efficiency-minded firms, Boyd says. Symbotic's list of clients includes Albertsons, Target, and Walmart, which helped drive 2023 revenue to nearly $1.2 billion, up 98% over 2022. This company is really in a hyper-growth mode, really had a great year in 2023. And, they really might be sitting on a gold mine here with all the data they're collecting. They've talked about just the terabytes of data that their system is processing on a daily basis that it's able to sort through. So this could bring, even more advantages down the line, more efficiencies that other companies aren't able to offer. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Drop me a comment below. Let me know what you think of Symbotic, and consider signing up for our community. You can sign up through my Substack in the description below. With the community, you get access to all my stock trades in real time, access to a growing community, home to some 7-figure stock and real estate investors. We're doing weekly Zoom calls over there. Check it out. This is Vinny from the Investment Club. I'll see you guys next time.